What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Viber Live. Man, what a day. Went to bed last night feeling great. Holy shit. I got this couple liquidity pools set up with Launch and Atropa and PDI and PulseX. And woke up this morning at like 9:30, slept in a little bit, went to sleep late. And holy shit, just message after message on Twitter. Getting blown up everywhere. Pulselaunch wrong, da 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 da. And I was like, guys, don't you know that it was me that sold all the tokens? Everyone's blaming B Roots, this, that. And oh my God, people are just crazy. Like, I'm more wrecked than 99% of the people that got involved. And I'm on the team. So it is what it is, guys. They're gonna fix it. And everyone out there, just calm down. Shit happens. And yeah, it sucks that happened, but we'll talk about it here in a second. But guys, don't miss out. You got another, I think, 12 hours or so, or maybe 24. I think it's like tomorrow in the afternoon to get your karate tokens into the app, and that way you can bet on the next event. The kickback 2 is Friday at 4 p.m. And Sam Alvey here, he's the champ, and he was an ex-UFC fighter. So the web app here, this thing's pretty cool. Shows you everything about it. And I like the rankings. So it shows you how you did last fight. Shows that. So these guys, someone won almost 7.4 million, which is crazy. You know, I'm happy. I thought I did well. At where are we at here? We won like 50K. Where are we? Right. Smoky Kicker. There we go. It's funny. They just generate you random names. So, yeah, last all-time win percentage, 26%. Not too shabby. 95,000 karate won, but more than half of them were last event. Tell you, I bet big on a couple events. I put like over 1 million tokens, but I bet 500,000 on 2 fights instead of splitting it up. And that was really stupid because both them lost. And yeah, but guys, you can't lose. Like, karate is the shit. It's so much fun to watch the events, to be part of them. And I don't know. I think this is going to be bigger than the UFC. I've been in crypto now for 5 years every day here, 8 hours a day. How many people do you know have the ability to do that? Like, the amount of stuff that I've been through, researched, covered, and there's very few out there that have done the same. So this project's just special. I don't know anybody that I've shown it to that has watched the fights, bet on them, got in the Discord, got on Twitter, in the spaces, watching President. Not one person has been like, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to stick to my boxing, or, yeah, you know, I'm just a fan of golf, or everybody, guys, everybody. And when I see everybody like something, everyone's bullish on it. Yeah, I go ham. So let's check these bubbles. Jerome being very, very dovish today. He wasn't that hawk, and everything started pumping. I mean, Jesus. I mean, everything now is coming back on the hour, but man, the biggest winners today, that's what I want to look at. You know, outside the stupid memes, I don't give a shit about those. That's great. Axelar, you know, we went big into this back in October last year. You know, we got in mid-October, so down in here, 30 cents. So we're now up about 8x. Oh, no, 210, sorry. About almost 7x. So everyone that's just holding Pulsechain and Hex and all these, and you're not out diversifying, just think, if you had just bought Axelar, you would have smoked Hex, PulseX in October. If you had just bought down here. Any of these altcoins, guys. Like, this is the top 100, but let's see our bags here. Oh, yeah. Look at that. So, Alliance Block, Nexera, up 35%. And then their sister company, Dua, the wallet. Brilliant Finance, the stuff they're doing, real-world assets, they're up 90% in 24 hours. And this is not a freaking meme coin. This is a coin with massive utility. But when you could find these gems early, at like $10 million market caps when no one else was talking about them. But I've done the research, guys. Like, I wouldn't be telling you about this Dua. Brilliant. Like, this wallet is connected with Nexera, Alliance Block, a lot of partnerships. behind the scenes. But when you're under NDAs, you can't have these assholes out on Twitter and then on YouTube shilling your stuff like crazy, just pumping it up artificially. All these Solana shit coins. Why do you think they're hyping that so hard, guys? Take a real hard look. Step back for a minute. How much money does John Ray II stand to make each dollar Solana goes up in price? You know, all of these creditors, they all pay themselves back before the customers. So they're all just watching their pockets be filled right now. So this is not utility that's driving the market right now, guys. And when I just look here and I see Realio Network is up 45%, Alliance Block, Dua, Zen Finance, BioFi. Told you guys about this last night. That the cell phone that they're trying to build, the blockchain biometrics, like this shit's going to be game changing. If this partnership they're working on happens, man, it's going to blow up. Like this is a easy 100 to 500x opportunity as long as this partnership happens. And I'm feeling confident there'll be some good news. But this is crypto. Gamercoin, Kazuna. Who was it? I think Alex Becker, I think, has a big bag of Kazuna. And he's got GHX. And he's got Veracity. And he's got Creo. And he's never mentioned that. So there's some alpha for you. Clearpool, the real world assets. Guys, you get it. The real world assets are where it's at right now. And Alex Honnold wants you to take that leap, but always look first. Yeah, I had to get on TradingView and just pull this up because I can't stand Dex Screener. But Bitcoin, I don't know, guys. I just don't have confidence in it. I'm going against the market. When everyone's bullish on Bitcoin in 100K, I'm nervous. You know, when I watched Profeta's stream the other day, and he was talking about the ETF trackers he has for his wallets, everyone's selling right now, bought back at 15, 16, 17, 18, 19K. So all the institutions we think are buying are actually selling. So it's really funny how this shit works. And ETH is probably next. But I saw that dominance was falling like crazy this afternoon. So if that happens and Bitcoin can kind of just chop sideways between, I don't know, 64 and 68K here. Oh man, guys, we're going to have that pump we've been waiting for. See what else is up on these PRC 20s and shit here. Teddy Bear, 36%. Let's go. Gotta love that. Titan X getting slaughtered again. What the hell? Man. I put a couple ETH into the long-term miners. And holy shit. Is this Zen 2.0? Hell no. This is without that wallet being turned on. Let it all the weekends shake out. Let all the people for the next, till June. So we got another 3 months of ETH gas fees increasing and people not being able to claim their mines. So this will get very, very less inflationary, I believe. I mean, I don't know. That's just what my gut tells me. And then once he cranks on that buy and burn, holy shit. Is ALGO a dead horse? Hell no, yo, mammy. I actually just bought more Algorand like 2 weeks ago in my IRA. It is not dead at all. I'm actually, I got some shit that I'm digging up over there. We talked about Gora a week or two ago on stream, and this thing is a gem right here. $2.7 million market cap. And Algorand's not dead, bro. Everything happening over there. Same with Stellar. Same with XRP. Same with Hedera. All NDAs. All working with real companies. At Gora, we are committed to crossing borders and revolutionizing industries. Where was it here? So, yeah, they're the Oracle. Blockchains are walled off from the outside world to build decentralized applications that make the use of real-world data. These apps need an Oracle. That's why I love Flare so much. It's interoperable with all these different blockchains. So if they don't have a native one, like Gora here, like go plug in on XDC. I don't know. Chainlink, I own it in my IRA, but if everybody that I work with that wants to look at Chainlink, I send them all to Flare. And will I be wrong in the future? I don't know. My gut just tells me all the gains are made in Chainlink when it went from ICO to $50 or whatever. Show me the gains there. What's it going to do now from $20? It's just like it's going to take years, 20 years for that shit to happen. So that's where Gora comes in. dApps are no longer limited on what they can build. Gora will power the future of blockchain development. I know they're working with like real world assets, I believe. Yeah. But yeah, bro, Algorand is not dead. It's opportunity right now. And check out Gora here. And I got another couple projects I'm looking at, but this was the one right here that was like, okay, there's something to this project right here. And yeah, so Pulselaunch, they just put this out a couple hours ago. So the update on the path forward following the recent announcement and the subsequent withdrawal of liquidity to safeguard our community, we've undertaken a thorough evaluation of the situation. We're committed to rectifying the impact of the misclassification issue while ensuring fairness and transparency for all members of the community. We'll utilize the blockchain snapshot at block 19901228, the moment before the LP was withdrawn. A remit of the tokens will be issued and will airdrop to all holders the exact amount of tokens they possessed before the liquidity was pulled, with the exception of the 5 addresses. The process will return our ecosystem to its state before the liquidity withdrawal. Token holders will retain their previous token amounts, and the token price and liquidity pool will be restored to their former conditions. To ensure accuracy and transparency, we'll introduce a test token on the mainnet. Each community member will receive an equivalent amount of these test tokens as a preliminary step. We understand that from the outside, these solutions may appear to be a simple matter of taking a snapshot of the Pulsechain blockchain. However, the reality of Pulsechain is much more complex. Ensuring the integrity of our platform and the trust of our community remains our top priority. We're working tirelessly to implement this solution flawlessly, recognizing the importance of precision in these corrective actions. Thank you for your continued support and trust in Pulselaunch. We are dedicated to emerging from this challenge stronger and more united than ever. Hey guys, this I've been hearing everything today that, oh, Moonbee Roots, he did it. It was his fault. I told you, it was me. I dumped all the tokens, guys. They secretly sent me all the coins to dump, and they figured no one would ever blame me. So, guys, this shit happens. Look at Satoshi's VM, the amount of FUD that they dealt with. And now they're fine. You know, people's memory spans. Look at Solana, guys. FTX pumped and dumped that coin like crazy. The amount of FUD, it shut down 90 times. No one cares. Everyone forgot. And we got Shaq in the building. What up, Shaq? P. Dye to $1. Let's go. Teddy to $2 billion. PTGC to 1.5 billion. I like where your head's at tonight, Shaq. What do I think about Landwolf? I don't know what Landwolf is. I'm so far behind, bro, with so much stuff. And I'm behind on Impossible. I didn't an X. I'm saving up my money for a couple new projects that are coming out. I just don't have money to just be spreading around everywhere. But yeah, I really am bullish on IO.net. So I'm looking at that, and I think I'm going to go hard as hell at that one. What up, Hex Glenn? Good to see you. So yeah, guys, this sucks with Pulselaunch. Like, this is the first project that I put my name out on the line, worked with, and I haven't gotten paid a dime yet. Like, I'm getting an allocation, but it's vested for a year. So I did a lot of streams for them, which I don't care. I don't mind at all. I like the project, and I did set up those liquidity pools. I sent in 5 million Pulse for the sacrifice. And then yesterday I created a liquidity pool with PulseX, which was like 15 million Pulsex that costs. And then I spent another like 3 million Pulsechain yesterday. So I'm in for like 8 million Pulse and 15 million Pulsex. And now that shit's worthless. So I'm not panicking. It is what it is. Crypto. This is crypto. Like, you got to just put your trust in people at some certain point. And I just believe in the team. Everything that I've seen has been all positive. Nothing has been a red flag. And honestly, I did get nervous yesterday morning. Or no, this morning. Jesus. Yeah, actually, it is yesterday. Technically, it is now Thursday morning on the East Coast of New York. But yeah, when I woke up yesterday morning, this morning, Facing Reality had like 4 messages from them. And when I see messages from Facing Reality at 9 a.m., I know there's a problem or something's up. And he was like, dude, what? He's like, I don't know what is going on. Because yesterday, right when it launched, he called me and he was like, man, he's like, bro, something's going on. He's like, did you get an allocation to, because it looks like there's allocations or something's going on. And it looks like a sacrifice where there's extra coin or something. So he was confused, and now it all makes sense, which what happened. And I just look at it like this, like, I talk to the team sporadic, like I message them on Twitter, like we had a meeting once before this even launched. So it's not like I'm just like plugged into everything that's going on. Like I just did marketing for them, helping them out. And, I don't have any answers. And it's funny. People just like blame the first person they can. Oh, you shilled this coin. You shilled that coin. Oh, you shilled that coin over there. It's like, man, you shilled Caviar and Pulsechain and stuff. It's like, bro, he's a nice guy. I had him on the stream. Like, he asked me if I could come on. What am I going to say? No. Like, yeah, bro, I got 912 subscribers, but yeah, bro, you ain't coming on my channel. Like, what the fuck? Like, well, maybe that asshole. Like, no. So I try to be nice, let people on the channel. I get blasted for it. I try to work with a project because all I do is give alpha on here. I do research all day. This shit don't pay me any money. I don't make money sitting here doing research, telling you guys about everything. They got one person has sent in like $20 in PDI as a tip. No one's ever tipped. Like StreamYard costs $75 a month with the extra memory just to run that for 3 years. All the little bullshit. Like, it costs me a lot to stream. And I don't care. I like doing it. But it's like, so when I could use money to pay for certain expenses that are starting to add up, when not that much money's coming in, it's like, holy fuck. It's just crazy. People have literally lost their goddamn minds. And it's like, holy fuck, you can't win. It's a lose-lose no matter what. So I'd say no to people who I was in that position for the last 3, even right now with 2,000 subscribers, shadow ban, no monetization. Like, it's so hard to grow and build an audience right now, even in the bear market. And you look around and all these assholes who clearly bought subscribers. Oh, I got 25,000 subscribers. My videos are doing 208 views per video. It's like, wow, you got a lot of real subscribers there. So it's quantity over quality, or it's like, or quality over quantity. Yeah, so that backwards. I don't care about the numbers. It's not about that. It's like I just always try to do the right thing, what feels right in the right time. But it's like, Jesus, like if I had it to where I could just be like, yup, I'm never working with any project. I don't ever need it. The money, yeah, it's a different story. But it's like, put yourself in my shoes. The fuck would you do? So it is what it is. I'm not complaining. Everything will be all right. This will work out in the long run. It's just a temporary hiccup. And you know what? If they can prove this shit went that bad and they came out, they owned it, and they made it right, and this thing pumps, it'll be a great story at the end. So let's go. Coinbase, guys, to launch futures trading for Doge, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash on April 1st. Now, why would they do it for these coins? 3 coins where there's no DeFi, no smart contracts. Are they trying to prep people for something? Because Flare is going to be the place where all the whales for Doge, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, they all bridge it over to Flare and make them F assets because they'll be able to make money and earn yield on them. And it's just an interesting selection right here that the derivatives market is getting, Coinbase derivatives, they're calling it, starting April 1st. The exchange is using a self-certification ensuring regulatory compliance. Oh, I see. All right. So that's why, because they are considered commodities by the SEC. All right. Well, you know what, guys? That's even why I'm more bullish on Flare right there. Because think about this. When regulations come in, even if it's stable coins, and then I heard we're following Mika over in Europe. So if they try to do something similar to that, and Ethereum is now being sued. So all you'd have is you have XRP with full-blown clarity and Bitcoin, and then obviously the forks of Bitcoin. So you maybe have 5 coins with legal clarity, and then Flare, they didn't have an ICO. It was an airdrop from XRP, so Flare will be good to go, and they will be able to, once they have their futures commodities exchange, they're going to have stocks on there, I would just imagine. So all these people are going to have no options. Imagine if ETH is having problems with their staking, can't earn yield on it, it's illegal. You're going to have to do delegated proof of stake? Or I don't know the exact terms, but basically if you're locking up your ETH, earning 5%, and your ETH is not in your wallet, that's a security. You need to have liquid staking and Flare. Oh yeah, liquid staking coming. So I didn't even think of that these other coins are going to have clarity. And it just makes sense. You're going to be able to do nothing with them, but Flare's sitting there saying, yeah, bridge us over here, pair them up with some stocks, pair it up with some commodities that are tokenized. So that's the future, guys. So we'll see. And, I don't know if this is going to be a sell the news event. Just prepping people. I don't know. I don't think it can be a sell the news event. What was Dogecoin going to dump on that day because Coinbase is having this shit? I don't think so. All the degens are already putting longs and leverage trading on this stuff. So it's very interesting. Coinbase making moves still. And yesterday talking about how they knew there were problems. They need to rebuild their infrastructure. So here it is. The SEC attempting to classify ETH as a security. Who would have thought? And I think they're going to blame Bill Hinman. He's going to be the fall guy. And I don't know what's going to happen, but this is just fun, guys. I really think all of the stuff that the SEC has done to basically give ETH commodity status, I just don't know how you walk that back all of a sudden. They've I don't even know what I don't even know what to call it. Not even crossed lines. They pretty much made up. They've just been running and gunning and bribing whoever they want. But it is what it is, guys. And there's so much out there besides ETH. And I think as we progress into 2025, the utility coins are going to start to really shine. And XLM is going to shock the world. Even the XRP ledger is going to shock the world. But all you guys here, you know about it, and you're going to be able to start diversifying. You see how fast shit can go bad from Hex. And I was watching Scott Melker's stream this morning, and he was streaming with this guy on there. They're going over a bunch of altcoins, and these fucking Hexicans are ruthless. They just go in Scott Melker's chat, and they're just like, Pulse X Hex, da-da-da-da-da. And he's like, all right, hold on. He in the middle of the stream, he just stops his stream, and it's like, all right, guys, someone in the chat down here is going nuts, so I'm going to just look at the Hex chart. He pulls up the eHex chart, and he's like down 99.9%. He's like, I just can't even. And he's like, all right, sorry for interrupting you. So I just don't see Richard being able to go on and pump Pulsechain and get people over this. Like when you have these guys and that's the first thing they go to is they look at the chart and say, holy shit, you can't have that. So I think eHex is undervalued right now. But this right here is crazy, guys. BlackRock unveils the build, but they're trying to play a pun on HODL. So they're BU idling. I don't even know how boodling, buoydle, bootying. $5 million buy-in, guys. So, you know, I'm sure Jake, shout out to Jake with the $20 million more limit. So, you know, that's nothing for some of those guys, a $5 million clip. But BlackRock, they're dubbing their tokenized asset fund bottle. Oh, that's funny. Offers investors important benefits by enabling the issuance and trading of ownership on a blockchain, expanding investor access to on-chain offerings, providing instantaneous and transparent settlement, and allowing for transfer across platforms. So there we go. In order to bridge between ETH and traditional markets, BlackRock is enlisting who? BNY Mellon, a global provider and investment management service conglomerate, and they'll custodian the fund's assets. BlackRock also tapping Securitize. Interesting. And we know the ties with Securitize behind the scenes there. So I think, guys, this is just like trying to get people to think BlackRock good. BlackRock ETH. Oh, ETH. They're using Ethereum. That's the one. That's the future. I think this is all a giant distraction. I really think so, guys. That Bitcoin and Ethereum and Solana and these meme coins, they're all waving the little red flag and the bull is charging at them. And once they wave, the little guy pulls the flag up and the bull says, oh shit, where the hell did it go? That's going to be everybody holding these bags. I really think so. They're going to do all right, but I just think they're going to really start to underperform in the next couple of years. Like the new financial system is almost here, and crypto was built to transfer money around. Not all of us just hodl it and degen meme coin trades. No, the value is going to be when these assets start getting tokenized and brought on chain and are traded on chain. And we're almost there. We're like a year or so away. And what interesting thing happened? Well, let me see. Where is it? Read WRA.XYZ. I heard Stellar today passed Ethereum. Yes, they did. Holy shit. Because remember, I've been showing this site for a while on this site, probably a year and a half now. And ETH was always number one. And now, interestingly, Stellar passes ETH. And where is there news of this anywhere? Stellar now the number one blockchain for tokenized assets in the world. Why is there no news for this? Like this should be this should be huge news. This should be front page headlines. Franklin Templeton now has $351 million of on-chain U.S. government money fund. Ondo. But that's also on Polygon. So they're 110 million of this 339 is on Polygon. And they're saying it's only 13. No way. There's no way. This house, it's on Polygon and ETH. They're definitely settling on Polygon. They're not paying those fees. See, there's just so manipulative, guys. Like, Stellar's the fucking gem. It's so obvious. And why is it the gem? Oh, they're only number one, working with Franklin Templeton. Go watch the interview with Danelle Dixon and Jenny Johnson, I think her name is, with them. So then, too, guys, so this $100 million fund, you know, the Boodle thing. BlackRock is now reportedly the holder of over 40,000 in meme coins and NFTs. Guys, I think this too is why they did this as an example to show you why Ethereum is not the one, why we need privacy, why we need digital identities, why we need KYC, because BlackRock can't have this account here and have all these funny guys sending them meme coins and shit coins and spamming up their wallets. Now they got to pay taxes on them, and it becomes a nightmare. Like, it really is funny, but it shows the flaws. So now BlackRock, right? They're the greatest fund on the world. Da 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 da. All right, well, all their competitors can now just copy trade them because their wallets are exposed. Do you see how this is not sustainable? And this is all just bullshit. Crypto dick butts. is one of the NFTs they got. So now BlackRock's wallet, you go show a serious client, hey, look, they just moved $100 million over here. Let's check out their wallet. Thinking, wow, let's look at it, having no clue they now have crypto dick butts in their wallet. The news on the spot tracking of one of its wallets linked to a new tokenization fund. Records show a $100 million deposit made on the 15th, one day after they announced its Boodle fund. Oh, this is hilarious. But guys, the other thing too is they have 10,000 Relio network tokens. And I don't know if this was the distraction here or somebody just sent this, but the tokens actually came from Relio's vault or like their actual internal wallets. So it was some sort of test, I think. The Relio token, a real world asset coin, is 7% since being transferred to BlackRock. So someone was seriously genius sending this in there, or it's just complete FUD. But BlackRock has indeed entered the path of asset tokenization with Securitize, unveiling its tokenized fund, the Boodle. The fund promises investors daily US dollar yields via subscriptions. So I just don't know how this is going to, what happens when ETH gas is so expensive? I don't know. Maybe they're settling on L2s already. I don't know. But guys, the potential for Relio and BlackRock, I mean, I don't know. This is an in-depth dive of Relio right here. We talked about this project. I did the stream on real world assets. It's probably 6 months ago, and I gave you guys Relio on there. I've been talking about it for over a year when it was 8-10 cents, and now it's at $1.40. And this thing is going to be a top 50 project in the future. And all 77 of you right now have a chance to get in at under $2 for a top 50 project in the next cycle. And then I don't even think we're going to have cycles at that point. We're just going to turn into basically a super volatile stock market because I just don't see the stock market sustaining. Crypto's all about sound, better money. And this illusion of a stock market where 7 coins or 7 tickers hold up the entire market while you have these zombies around you. It's just ridiculous. So I don't know, guys. I don't see this nonsense lasting. And this too, guys, I'm on the waiting list for the districts. I highly suggest doing this. Districts is a virtual world mirroring Earth where individual creativity meets collective innovation. We offer a decentralized platform where everyone can buy, build, and earn. Earth's digital twin. District offers groundbreaking canvas where you can build a dynamic portfolio of innovative designs. Join a vibrant hub for creative professionals where the lines between physical and virtual spaces blur. Everything is possible. Get the potential of architecture and real estate in virtual worlds in our ebook. Understand its business impact, investment prospects, and driving technology. Guys, this thing's a gem. That's all I give you here on Viber Finance is gems that are going to be around for the future and are going to survive, that are building in this bear market. And if you don't believe me, I'll post the link in the chat right now and spend the 5 minutes and read this article. Because not a single person that I've told to look into Relio, Velo, Stronghold has ever done research on him, looked up videos, anything, came back and said, Adam, I don't know, man. These coins just, some just doesn't feel right about them. Not one person out of all the people I've shilled this to. You're talking Super Bowl champions, guys that are multi-millionaires, everyone in my network in the crypto space, all my friends I talk to behind the scenes, even Hexicans that I talk to about all these plays, they just jump on them. They don't even question it anymore. I give them a coin, they buy it. It's like that. So you can fade all the coins you want, but don't come back crying and saying, oh, I missed out. I missed out. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear, I crushed it. I listened to you. I took a little risk and it paid off because I put in the work. And if I spent this much time in my life the last 5 years to be wrong on this shit, man, I don't see it. When I obsess on something, I crush it. Golf, obsessed with it as a kid, full college scholarship. In college, when I was graduating, realized I wasn't playing in the PGA Tour, became obsessed with online poker. Within 3 years, won 2 tournaments within 3 months, over 6 figures. So won almost $250,000 in 3 months playing online poker because I became obsessed with it. And now I'm obsessed with crypto and got into Hex day one early. Was it lucky or I don't know. XRP at 8 cents. We'll see where that goes. You know, all the gems, Matic under a penny, Cardano at 4 cents. You know, even when the first coins I was getting into, I didn't buy any rug pulls, any gems. They were all some of the best performers last cycle. So I just can't imagine that the research now is going to lead to just, you know, I don't even know what to call them, just complete misses. So I'm not even going to read this whole article, guys. You guys can read it in the chat if you guys care. But they bring up Larry Fink in here. And, you know, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but I just see where this coin is going, guys. The upside to it. And the other thing, too, there's only 74 million tokens. 74 million. So do with that what you like. That's all the alpha I got for you. Definitely don't sleep on Stellar. I'm telling you, XLM, and then the Trinity, Stronghold, Rilio, and Velo. They are all gems. You are not too late. They're going to change payments in Asia and in like the Taiwan, Singapore area. They're going to change payments in the United States and online. And then you got Rilio here building out the entire metaverse for real world assets and buying and selling. And these are going to be the ones that have legal clarity. And they're going to be the only ones that have a huge advantage. They're going to be coming out of the SEC nightmare while Ethereum and all of crypto is now hamstrung. And then I have to deal with the bullshit and the pain that we've had to suffer through the XRP lawsuit and this legislation and this battle. So I see where it's going. I know where it's going. And you can either win with us or you could be, I don't even want to know, on the other side of crushing once all this stuff pans out. So smash that like button, guys. Really would appreciate that. For all the alpha I give you, if you can't smash it, fuck you.